All right. I was thinking earlier about how I said we're not at that level where we could, pull something off like communism or socialism as a species right now. But then I was like, you know, like monks and stuff, they could probably do it. They do it. The other people that could do it are punks. And, I consider myself a punk. It's pretty, it is what it is. But people get punks wrong a lot. So, like, I was thinking, like, what would a punk do if they were bribed to do something that was against their moral code? Punks have a very strong moral code. Some. I don't consider the assholes punks, really, because they're just douchebags. But, so, like even like Heaven Shall Burn is an extreme metal band, but I would say they're a subgenre of punk, and the band members are punk. But anyway, I was thinking about like somebody trying to bribe like Fat Mike. There's no situation where the guy doesn't end up getting pissed on. As much as some people hate him, he's punk. He is what he is. And that's what we're about. So it's like, because like we can do all the stuff that we hate hippies mostly because they're kind of a lot. We have a lot of similar things in common, except for one thing. We are we're violent. We like to fight. That's why I think like an advanced culture of anarchy could be achieved if everybody was a punk, which there's free will, so it just won't happen. But I was thinking about who could handle that, and the answer is punks. So if you but there's different, like everything, there's a spectrum. So we are inherently violent, and it can be expressed in different ways. It's not always physical, but that's why punks are like nuts at shows, because we're filled with piss and vinegar, and you gotta get it out. Otherwise somebody's gonna get hurt. So that's how that became our outlet. That's why noise is like what some people consider noise is calming to a punk. I kind of want to do like a 10 Commandments of the punk type deal. Like what it, at least for me, what it means. I guess it would be my philosophy, but it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be at its core punk rock or punk in general. Yeah, so talking about getting bribes, like imagine like hardcore is to me is a subgenre of punk that I actually grew up on. And what comes to mind is Earth Crisis. Imagine like in the beginning. I'm old Earth Crisis, so I'm Destroy the Machines era. Like imagine trying to bribe somebody from Earth Crisis to like burn down a forest. They would take the money and they would make you eat it. So like that's why I say we're kind of inherently violent, I guess, which can turn inward, and that's kind of the dark side of punk. So, or being punk. Like at your core, you know, it's a code. It's a code that can't be that. That's what I was saying about the 10 Commandments. Like being a punk, you can't be bought. We're ungovernable. That's why anarchy's the only. That's why it's always anarchy, because that's how we live our lives. We are chaos. And that's another reason why we're violent, is we have to get that out. So that's why our music sounds the way it does. It's not the music that makes you punk, it's you. And the music comes from that. So and so in like anarchy, like there's in no way, shape, or form the United States could live in a state of anarchy as a whole. It would be like, it would have to be a small town of punks. But or maybe a state, you know, I don't know if you got them all together, maybe. But yeah, so punks, because the whole thing works because we're violent. as much as people don't want to